Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to play Fraction Cookie. And the point of this game is to fill up your card with these pieces using the least amount of pieces as possible. So the first player to fill up their card wins. But again, your goal is to use the least amount of pieces as possible. So first thing you want to do is roll your die. So player 1 gets 1/3. Well, this piece right here fills up my whole hexagon, so this is one whole. This piece fills up 1/2 of my hexagon, so one of these pieces is 1/2. This piece, I would need 6 of these triangles to fill up my whole hexagon, so this triangle is 1/6 of the whole. And this one is 1/3 because it takes 3 of them to fill up my whole hexagon. So now that I went, my partner's going to go. So my partner's going to hit player 2 up here at the top right. And my partner is going to roll. My partner got 1/2. So remember, this is 1/2 of the whole figure. Now it's my turn again. I'm going to roll. I got 5/6. Well, I know that 4/6, 1, 2, 3, 4/6 gives me a whole, and then I have one extra one. So this is the part where you're going to need to write down your trade because, again, our goal is to use the least amount of pieces as possible. So I initially had, in my first figure, I have 1/3 plus 4/6, and I know that's one whole. So you can click on this recording sheet on the top right and print it out, and you can write your trades or your equations here. Or you could just do it on a piece of paper. So again, I started with 1/3. And then I rolled 4/6, but I rolled 5/6, but I used 4 of those in my first figure. So I'm going to write 4/6. And I know that that's equivalent to one whole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these pieces. I'm going to trade them for a whole figure. So instead of using 4/6 and 1/3, I'm going to trade it for a whole. And that's the point. You want to use the least amount of pieces as possible. And then player 2 would go. And now player 2 got 2/3. So I know it takes 2 of these to make one of these. It takes 2 triangles to make a rhombus. So here's 1/3. I'm going to split it up. I'm going to use my one triangle here. And then my other one, I'm going to put in my second figure. So this is where I would write another equation. I have 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6, and that's equal to a whole. So I'm going to write that in my recording sheet. So I started with 1/2. I added 1/3. And then I also added whoops. So I also added 1/6. And I know that that's equal to 1 whole. All three of these pieces, 1/2, 1/3 plus 1/6, give me 1 whole. So make sure that you get at least 5 equations or trades written down. Have fun playing, guys.